Hold on, Tom. Sorry to interrupt, but it's almost time to bring in the new year. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
It's
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind?
Sexy Santa Gertie.
Yeah.
Sexy Lorcana player. Oh, if you ever wonder what Lucas looks like, that's. Oh my God, it's the Shatbox Ghost. Oh, the Shatbox Ghost. Oh, it disappeared and it appeared in the box. Oh, but you're in the wrong spot, Shatbox Ghost. That's not where you were supposed to be. Well, what's he giving out? He's giving out poop candy. Katie dropped it. This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from the Disney theme parks around the world. Of course, you probably just saw the recap of this week's News Tonight. It was our Halloween episode, and I was dressed as Skippy from Alien Encounter. That's what this is. And if you're too young to remember Alien Encounter, God, do I feel old. And also, please look it up. It's really cool. You should go learn about it. Anyway, here now the news for October 27th, 2023. Grand shows utilizing drones to create imagery in the night sky could soon be introduced to more Disney parks around the world. Disney Live Entertainment Parades and Spectaculars executive Steve Davison recently spoke about Walt Disney Imagineering's already present and growing interest in the technology, stating drones are the next thing. Davison spoke to the media at a Season 2 preview of Behind the Attraction, a Disney Plus program that this season will explore Disney's nighttime spectaculars, among several other topics. The executive spoke about the company's interest in drone technology and desire to expand upon its current usage at this event, according to the Orange County Register. Quote, drones are very cool. They're kind of a new thing. We're doing a lot of work in that. So all I'm going to say is there's more to come. Davison was scarce on specifics, not providing any concrete information on potential show ideas or specific parks at which the technology may soon be introduced. But Disney's interest in drones as a visual tool in a nighttime show and spectacular stretches back several years, all the way to 2016, in fact, when they did Starbright Holidays. It was a show at Disney Springs in conjunction with Intel, used Intel drones. And what's been amazing over the years, you go back, we have video on this channel of the Intel drone show, Starbright Holidays. You go back and watch that. I remember standing there watching about, this is really cool, but I remember vividly like having to take a couple seconds to figure out what the shape was in the sky. And I was thinking about looking up, and I was like, oh, I think that's a tree. Oh, I think that's a present. And oh, I think that's that. And then several years go by, right? And then we get Disney Delight in Paris for the 30th anniversary. And it's, oh, wow, that 30th logo's in the sky. And oh, wow, a Mickey head. And they're simple shapes, but they look like the shapes, right? The technology came a long way. And then most recently, these are all things you can watch on this channel. You could also watch the Marvel drone show, Power of the Night. Just saw that in Paris, and my goodness. There's just full Groot. Just a full Groot made of drones dancing. Captain America's shield. The Guardians of the Galaxy, their entire spaceship next to the Tower of Terror looking like it's flying there. The technology it's evolving fast. And what's funny is I wanted to do a video about this, and I think I still will. But I think, and I'm glad to hear Disney say, like, we're very interested and we're going to do this. Because I don't think they can afford to not be doing this right. They have to beat Universal to it. I think they absolutely have to. And it has to get to the U.S. parks. It has to arrive here sooner rather than later. They can't afford to wait any longer. I mean, that drone show, especially the Avengers show, like unbelievable. If that's what they can do, then we're really in for something. I'm very excited. Of course, Paris is debuting a new drone show in January, which is very exciting. That's the only thing we know at this point, but there are some strong rumors, right, with David Duffy moving to Walt Disney World and a lot of other things going on, things we've heard. It seems like sooner rather than later something's going to happen. A drone show is going to come, or they're going to enhance an existing show with it, whatever the case may be. I think an announcement is imminent, I would say. According to WDWMagic.com, Walt Disney World will soon roll out 2 new features to make booking dining reservations via the My Disney Experience app even easier. That's availability alerts and date range searching. The new features are expected by the end of the year, with more updates in 2024. With availability alerts, guests will be able to set up notifications for restaurants that currently have no availability during their preferred timeline. Of course, third-party websites currently offer similar services. You may have heard us advertise those on this show before. And though you'll be able to set up alerts, automatic booking will not be available, so you still have to make your reservation after receiving the alert. That won't be different. Currently, guests must search for a specific date to make a dining reservation, but soon, guests will be able to choose a start date and an end date, with the app showing when a restaurant is available during that whole time frame. This is great in theory, but if you've used the My Disney Experience app for any amount of time like the rest of us, I am anxious to see if it works. I am intrigued to see if they actually pull it off. But the 2 features they should have had a very long time ago, but better late than never, right? With the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser now officially closed, although rumors and market research around the hotel say there might be a future there, merchandise from the experience that was formerly exclusive to the multi-day simulated space adventure are now available on Earth at Disney's Hollywood Studios. A Galactic Starcruiser training lightsaber was available at Doc-Ondar's Den of Antiquities for $120, but it sold out quickly. It won't be back until at least next week at the earliest, but it will be back. Galactic Starcruiser apparel and accessories are available, some at Doc-Ondar's and some at Black Spire Outfitters. Select items are also previously available for purchase on Shop Disney. Annual pass holder and cast member discounts are available on all the merchandise except the lightsaber when it does come back. And we also spotted some merchandise not even on Batu at Keystone Clothiers. Disney Vacation Club announced Hoop-Dee-Holidays, a DVC exclusive event at the Hoop-Dee-Doo Musical Revue at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. On select nights in November and December, eligible Disney Vacation Club members are invited to celebrate the holidays in true pioneer fashion at Disney Vacation Club Hoop-Dee-Holidays. Say howdy to a festive music and comedy review and fantastic feast among your fellow members, plus enjoy a member-exclusive pre-show and a keepsake to commemorate your evening. Bookings will open on November 1st. Event dates are Tuesday, November 28th and Tuesday, December 12th. Show times are 4 p.m. and 6:15 p.m. Eastern Time. A member can attend and bring up to 11 additional guests per membership for a total of 12. Starting November 1st, members can call member services at 800-800-9800 to check availability and book. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head on over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT and their team will design your next magical vacation, from the Walt Disney World and Disneyland resorts to the Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. They're also able to book unforgettable VIP tours where you and your group can experience the ultimate park day. And the best part is their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. Disney Vacation Club has announced the dates and registration details for the 2024 Moonlight Magic events at Walt Disney World theme parks and at Disney California Adventure. These complimentary events include exclusive after-hours access to attractions with shorter than usual wait times, as well as rare character meet and greets, entertainment, and food. Here are all the event dates for 2024 at Animal Kingdom. The event will take place on December 13th of 2023, February 27th of 24, and April 23rd of 24. At Epcot, there's January 25th and March 1st of next year. At the studios, it'll be August 27th of next year. Typhoon Lagoon Water Park will be June 4th and July 11th of 2024, and California Adventure will host the event on January 29th, 2024. Registration will happen sometime in the future. A new medallion machine with Magic Key exclusive designs will be available at the Magic Key Terrace in California Adventure starting on Friday, October 27th. That's today. Disneyland Resort announced the new medallions on the Magic Key Instagram page. The designs pictured include the Magic Key logo, which may or may not be on the back of all the medallions, the classic Disneyland sign, the Pixar Pal Around wheel, and Sleeping Beauty Castle. Available for purchase during Magic Key Terrace's regular operating hours only. The coins are available. You must be dining at the location to access that machine, though. So you have to have a reservation or gain access to the restaurant. Disney Cruise Line has announced their early 2025 itineraries, which will be available to book to the public on Monday, November 6th. Stops will include Disney Cruise Line's 2 private destinations in the Bahamas, both Castaway Cay and the new Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point as well. Surrender to swaying palm trees, blue water bliss, and endless sunshine at such dreamy locations as Cozumel, Mexico, and Disney Castaway Cay during a 5-night Western Caribbean sailing from Fort Lauderdale. You could also sail from Galveston, Texas on the Disney Magic on a 4-, 5-, or 6-night cruise and enjoy stops that may include Progreso and Cozumel, Mexico, or Grand Cayman. There's also a 7-night Eastern and Western Caribbean sailing aboard the all-new Disney Treasure. Those will be available, or they are available and currently open for booking. The ship's maiden voyage, of course, December 21st, 2024. Soak up the laid-back pleasures of island life on a 3-, 4-, or 5-night cruise departing from Port Canaveral on the Disney Fantasy or the Disney Wish, or from Fort Lauderdale on the Disney Dream and the Disney Magic in Florida. Other sailings include a 7-night cruise departing from Galveston, Texas to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and a 4-night sailing from San Juan to Fort Lauderdale. Each magical journey drops anchor in sun-kissed ports of call like Nassau, Disney's Castaway Cay, and Disney Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. You could set sail from sunny San Diego, California on a 3- or 4-night cruise to Baja, California, home to beautiful beaches, delicious cuisine, and vibrant culture. Or delight in a 7-night cruise to such balmy locales as Puerto Vallarta, Cabo San Lucas, and Ensenada in Mexico. While sailing the Pacific, enjoy a dazzling array of onboard entertainment, cuisine, and amenities, including character greetings, deck parties, live shows, and kids clubs. Admire dramatic cliffs, pristine beaches, and majestic wildlife during a 5-night cruise from Vancouver to San Diego, or on a 4-night cruise from San Diego to Vancouver. Voyage along the shimmering Pacific coast while enjoying 3 magical days at sea, complete with spectacular deck parties, Broadway-style shows, themed dining, character greetings, kids clubs, and more. Or embark on a sun-splashed Hawaiian sailing aboard the Disney Wonder. You cruise from Honolulu to Vancouver on a 9-night sailing and spend 2 blissful days in Kahului, plus a stop in Hilo. Marvel at waterfalls at Akaka Falls, explore the lush flora at Lilokalani Gardens, and soak up the sun on sandy beaches, plus enjoy fabulous days at sea with, again, all those amenities we've mentioned twice already, because this is a press release. Bask in the enchantment of breathtaking sunsets at sea when you set on a 15-night South Pacific cruise from Sydney to Honolulu. I don't know about you, but this is the dream one for me. Sail across the international dateline and drop anchor in dazzling destinations including New Caledonia, Fiji, American Samoa, and the Hawaiian Islands. And while at sea, you'll have ample time to delight in all the magical offerings on board, of course. Again, all those cruises, it's great to book with Be Our Guest Vacations. Jason and I are actually doing the first maritime cruise in November, which is going to Baja from San Diego. So expect some content from there. Also, we'll be covering all the new maritime cruise entertainment and offerings. That's the whole reason we're going. The Oriental Land Company announced this week that Fantasy Springs, the massive new 8th port at Tokyo DisneySea, will officially open on Thursday, June 6th, 2024. They had previously given a spring 2024 opening timeline for the heavily anticipated new land, which will feature Frozen, Peter Pan, and Tangled attractions, as well as a new resort hotel. Tokyo Disney Resort also announced that in order to visit Fantasy Springs and experience its attractions, guests will need to either obtain a standby pass or purchase Disney Premier Access. Standby Pass is available on the Tokyo Disney Resort app, and guests can obtain a standby pass for free of charge after entering the park. Guests will be able to experience any of the 4 attractions at Fantasy Springs with a standby pass, and once guests obtain one, they'll be able to enter Fantasy Springs to explore the new area and experience the selected attraction at the designated time. Disney Premier Access is available for a fee, and guests can purchase Disney Premier Access using the app as well. Guests will be able to experience 3 attractions at Fantasy Springs with this access, and one will not be. The Tinkerbell attraction will not be available on there. So this is interesting. Standby Pass is kind of boarding groups. That's kind of what it is, and they've used that before. What's funny enough is my most recent experience with Standby Pass was not even for attractions. It was for gachapon machines and merchandise for the 40th. So they haven't really used it much for attractions in recent history, but obviously there's going to be tremendous demand on Fantasy Springs when it opens. So we will certainly be there for the grand opening. We will certainly tell you how to get it all done. But I will tell you now, it's going to have to be some combination of the two, right? Like just to get access to the land, you need one or the other. But you're probably going to want both, right? You're not going to want to really ride just one of the new rides in one day. You're probably going to want to do at least two. And I will tell you, you're going to need a standby pass and a premier access to do two. And I will tell you, I've gone to Tokyo enough to know you ain't getting another one of either of those that day. There's no way when your standby pass or your DPA rolls around, you're not getting another one for those other two rides. They will be gone. So it's going to be a challenge at 4 brand new rides and a place with a lot of demand. So, I mean, but it is promising to be one of the most incredible expansions in the history of Disney parks. It will be worth going to see, and I personally cannot wait. Natasha Rafalski, the president of Disneyland Paris, shared new photos from the Disneyland Hotel, which will reopen from its major refurbishment on January 25th. As we gear up for the grand reopening of the Disneyland Hotel, Rafalski wrote on Instagram, I wanted to share some quick snapshots from my latest construction site visit and tour of the exclusive cast event called Disneyland Hotel, The Immersive Experience. It was a perfect way for our cast members to get an idea of the look and feel once the hotel reopens, and we're excited to host Disney Parks International President and Managing Director Jill Estorino for this occasion. Of course, we previously shared photos from the Disneyland Hotel, The Immersive Experience, which had a showroom featuring cast member costumes and artwork. Mickey and Minnie made appearances in their new royal outfits as well. The reimagined hotel, of course, will have Disney princess-inspired rooms and suites. Rafalski shared an image of a flat prop of Cinderella's pink dress in a room. We assume these are probably in the suites. She and another cast member posed in a doorway inspired by the wardrobe from the animated film Beauty and the Beast. That's Madame Wardrobe, by the way. I don't know why we all can't say that. That's her name. It's Madame Wardrobe, not the wardrobe. It's on the Lorcana card too, and it pisses me off. Anyway, in the lobby is a chandelier featuring drops of crystal surrounding a Sleeping Beauty castle figure. Imagineers previously shared a closer look at the chandelier as well. Another image you're looking at here is what is there's sort of this atrium space. This isn't the lobby, but there is this lobby-esque space between the lounges and the restaurants that used to be very white and very Grand Floridian-esque. And now it has a blue ceiling, and it's very different. I don't know how I feel about it. There's some things I like. The Madame Wardrobe doorway is adorable. That's fantastic. But then I look at this space, and I'm like, it doesn't have the magic it used to. I don't know. We'll see how it looks in person. But I'm happy about some things and sad about others the more I see of this hotel redo. In September, Storyliving by Disney shared new concept art and details about Cotino, their first community located in Coachella Valley in California. Amidst the plan was a dog park called Laughing Place Ranch, a reference to Song of the South, which was a surprise because nearly all references to the film have been scrubbed from Disney parks as Disney aims to be more inclusive, diverse, and sensitive. The name of the park has now been removed from the September press release. You're looking now at the concept art, which features the original concept art, which features the Laughing Place Ranch sign. The announcement read, residents of all ages and their four-legged friends can gather at Laughing Place Ranch, designed to celebrate Walt's love for horses with an equestrian-themed dog park featuring separate play areas for small and large pets. The sign has been removed from the concept art, and the announcement now reads, residents of all ages and their four-legged friends can celebrate Walt's love of horses at an equestrian-themed dog park featuring separate play areas for small and large pets. Given that the park has always been equestrian themed, the Song of the South reference seemed out of place, but was probably meant to be inspired by Walt Disney himself, who called his home in Smoke Tree Ranch his own personal laughing place. But obviously there's some controversy there in using that name, so they now will not. For the absolute latest on all these stories and all that didn't make it into today's show, and there was a lot, I assure you, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Inner Globe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, early access to the podcast. You get to be a part of live recordings even for that, and more. Special shout out to all of our WIGS members watching who make this show happen every week, and also paid for my ridiculous costume. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today and bon voyage. That was from Alien Encounter. Look it up, kids.
From WDWNT TV, this is Park Center. Join us each week for news and discussion topics from the Disney and Universal theme parks around the world. We cover the stories in a quick, concise, and fun format, and then our panel breaks down and debates some of the biggest issues and what they mean for us, the parks fans. From the latest announcements to openings and delays to scandals and snacks and merchandise and more, we'll cover it all in 90 minutes. Join us live every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube at WDWNT TV, or watch episodes on demand anytime. You can also subscribe to the audio version of the show on your favorite podcast app.